This week, inside the Blitz, that Panthers game was just a little bit too close. We got to talk about this historic coaching run that Andy Reid is on. Plus, it is revenge against them punk-ass Raiders on Black Friday. My name is Brian B. Shining, and welcome to the Blitz. As the Chiefs squeak out another 3-point victory, this time against the Carolina Panthers, I want to feel bad, but I can't. It's a win. A win is a win. You don't get no style points in the National Football League for them. It's concerning because the Chiefs could not get off the field on third down. Third down defense is officially a concern, and especially with the defensive backs not being able to cover like how we're used to seeing the Chiefs defense cover. Part of that is due to the defensive line not really getting to the quarterback and getting a lot of sacks this year. Hopefully Charles Omenihu coming back can help that a little bit. But in order for this team to three-peat, they have to get off the field on third downs. We done seen this the entire year from this Chiefs defense, and it's kind of one of their glaring weaknesses is that when the opposing team gets in a third and long situation, more than not, they convert. Can't have that in the playoffs versus Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen or one of these hungry teams trying to get to the Super Bowl. But I honestly think that the Chiefs turn it off. You saw in this game versus the Panthers, they look like two completely different teams. In the first half, Patrick Mahomes was looking sharp, throwing touchdown passes. The defense, they were getting off the field and holding Carolina to field goals. And all of a sudden in the second half, the Chiefs couldn't convert an offensive third down, and they couldn't get off the field on defense on third down. So I honestly think that they call the dogs completely off whenever they feel comfortable in the game that they think they're going to win. It just seems like they just playing with fire a little bit too much when you only get a 3-point win versus a bad Panthers team. And maybe that strategy of keeping your best until the playoffs is one of the reasons why Andy Reid has been so successful over the last 20-plus years. 10 seasons in Kansas City with at least 10 wins. He has 19 seasons of at least 10 wins. He only trails Bill Belichick and Don Shula, and they both had 20 each. You already know with Patrick Mahomes and KC, Andy Reid is probably going to break that. But the offensive brilliance of Andy Reid cannot be overstated, especially when you look at his coaching tree. One thing that Andy Reid has improved upon since he's came to Kansas City has been his game management and him running the ball. And I think one of the best characteristics that leads to the success of Andy Reid is his ability to adapt. Even at the beginning of the year, the Chiefs had a totally different offense in mind than what they're running now. So being able to adapt, being smart, and, being an offensive genius, all of those things equate to Andy Reid maybe one day being considered the best coach of all time. Oh, you Raiders. Oh, here you come again. We've been waiting on this one. This is one of the highlights of the schedule, I think, for most Chiefs fans. We got to get our league back for the Raiders ruining Christmas in Kansas City last year. Forget the Kermit the Frog thing and all that you was talking in the offseason on, the Mahomes rules, and your coach and your defensive end was trying to plot and plan on how to beat us. Well, good luck doing that with Aiden O'Connell. And what makes that even better and interesting is that Aiden O'Connell was actually the quarterback who beat us last year on Christmas in KC. Now, did he have a lot to do with it? No, because if you remember, the Raiders got a fumble touchdown, and then they got a pick six for a touchdown within like 14 seconds of game time. Don't anticipate that happening again on Black Friday. I'm sure the Chiefs will be buttoned up and will want to punch the Raiders right in the mouth, especially with Isaiah Pacheco coming back in. It's payback time. We got to get our revenge on the Raiders because we going to beat that ass. Kansas City style, baby. Yo, if you want to check out my full-fledged Chiefs takes, hit me up on Brian's World through Foolish Club Media at YouTube, Spotify, and on Apple Podcasts.